Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to those joining me again. Today we are recording podcast number 10. I was just saying in my other video that I cannot believe it's already been 10 episodes. Technically, I mean, really, it could be 20 because I record in Spanish and also in English. Today I am having some cinnamon tea. I have it here in my Cherished Stitch by Oly cup that I was gifted for one of my birthdays by my brother. Has all these beautiful details, sewing, yarn, sewing machines, bobbins, all this stuff. Super cute. Anyways, I'm going to apologize in advance because I am going to be sipping on this and probably sounding a little bit funny. I am taking a lot of medications and it's causing my mouth to be extremely dry. So talking makes it drier. Anyways, let's get going. It's going to be a short one today. So let's move on. You can find me on these platforms on Instagram. That's mainly where I am. My personal Instagram and my shop Instagram will be here below. My name is Olympia. I go by Oly. And I'm going to share with you guys today what I've been working on, what I've finished, and anything going on in my life. So let's get going. Let's start with finished project. Maggie, settle down. Maggie's already getting a little bit impatient. I have already recorded the Spanish video just recently, so trying to make this one short. The first project that I finished is my test knit for Slip Slip Sis. I don't have it with me because it is currently drying. I washed and blocked yesterday and it's still damp, so I did not want to move it, but I will put a picture somewhere here on the screen, hopefully with buttons on, and maybe I can do a picture with me showing how it looks. And today I'm wearing the Ziggy shawl by Joji Locatelli. I really love how this shawl came out. It is beautiful with these color combinations, and that's what I'm wearing today on top of my workout clothes because I still need to do some stretches and strengthening of my body. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. So that is the first project that I finished. It was I guess simple project because I've done it already in the past. I've steeked. It's a sweater that you knit up and you steek it and turn it into a cardigan. This designer had released a pattern for kids and she was just updating it to also be for adults. So it is the adult Steekling by Slip Slip Sis. The second project is a project that I had casted on for a knit along by Rose Opal Knits. And this was the Caitlin Hunter Boylan Knitworks year-long knit along. And the project that I was doing was the Marettimo tee. This is what it looks like. This is where I was last time, right here where this marker is. So I had only done the bottom half. The bottom half of the tee. I finished the rest of the t-shirt and the sleeves. I still have not washed and blocked this. I started weaving in ends and then I stopped because I haven't washed and blocked, and I need to stretch out the lace so that it can open up a little bit more. And I still haven't done that because I'm a little bit concerned that this deep, deep blue will bleed and it will be absorbed in this lighter color. So I don't have any color catchers. I've never used them before. I need to get some and wash and block this and see how it goes. So that's my second project. My third project was already a finished object, but I turned it into a whip because I found leftover yarn of this project. This is the Rizo Tee by Claire Jackson. And I love how this came out. I felt it came out a little bit cropped for my taste. As I was wearing it, I kept pulling it down. So when I was organizing some of my stash yarn, I noticed that I still had some leftover yarn for this project, and I decided to undo the binding and attach the leftover yarn. Hey Max, come down. She wants to go outside because she sees the cat sunbathing over there. And I attached the yarn and I added a couple of inches. So here where this little butterfly marker is, here is where I had finished it. So I measured it and I added about 3 more inches. So that should be good enough so that I'm not like constantly pulling it down, feeling like it's rising up. So this is my third finished object, even though it wasn't much that I knit on it, but I'm still counting it. I I added some contrasting yarn right here because right when I had this much left to cast off or to bind off, I ran out of the yarn. So I added some of this pink color that I added up here. And honestly, you can't really, not unless I show you like this, then maybe you might be able to see. But other than that, you can't tell that I bound off with a different color. Yeah, I think I'll like wearing this a little bit more now that it's a little bit longer. And yeah, I also have here, I was working on my crochet shawl. We're moving on into whips now. And this is a scrappy crochet shawl. I just found a tutorial on YouTube on how to make a scrappy shawl that was a little bit more closed. And this is what I've been adding some of my leftover yarns. I think last time I showed you guys, I think I was just adding the pink. So I've only done the pink on it. I haven't really done much. So that's what I was working on right now. I think I'm going to set it aside just for the sake of moving on a little bit quicker. And we will move on. And we're going a little bit quick because I don't have that much time. I don't have that much time and I've already been sitting here for a little bit. The next project is my vanilla sock, my second sock. I already have the first one. I know I showed you guys last time, and I just need to start the heel for that. And that is in my little kitty bag from my shop. The second pair of socks is also on another one of my bags. And this is 2 at a time socks that I have been working on. Mainly when I'm at the gym is when I work on these sock projects. My Sock Mojo has been like almost non-existent. So I kind of force myself to take these to the gym while I'm in the elliptical, doing some cardio. I work on them. So last time I showed you guys these are the I think they're called the morning walk socks by Kay from Crazy Sock Lady. Where this little marker is where I was last time. So since then I've already completed the heel and I'm working on the foot. I think I am halfway through the foot before I get to the toes. I'm not going into details on my needles or yarn because I've mentioned them before many times, and just for the sake of making this video a little bit shorter, we're not going to go too much into details. But if you want to look into more of the details, you can check out my Ravelry. I'll have all the links on the bottom of this video, and you can definitely check that out. The third pair of socks is this Romantical or Romantically Socks. I will put the information here below with these little cute heart lacy detail. On this self-striping sock, I haven't really done much since last time, but this is the yarn I'm using. And the bag I have it in, also from my shop. Maggie, settle down. Okay. Next project is my Stephen West shawl from, what is it, 2022? I don't know. I've lost track of when it was. But this is the twist and turn shawl. Last time I had showed you guys, I had finished this whole section and started the next one. Right here where this little flower marker is where I was last time I showed you guys. So I've gotten a little bit done. All right, and yeah, I might have to be doing modifications to this to kind of finish it sooner because the yarn I'm using, I don't even have the tag on me right here, but it feels very dense and heavy, and I don't know if it will turn out to be the greatest if I do it bigger because of the density of the yarn and the heaviness. Maggie, settle down. So that's where I'm at as far as that one. Little by little, we're getting there. And this is also in one of my bags from my shop. Okay. Where's your ball, Maggie? Can you show me your ball? And the next project here is in my kitty bag. You can hear my gum in there making noise. And this is my Salem sweater. This one is kind of on hold right now because, first of all, let me show you guys. Where's your ball? Hopefully she doesn't start squeaking it. Go get it. Okay, so first of all, where this butterfly marker is where I was last time, working on it top to bottom. So I got the rest of the body done. This sweater has like a split hem and the back is longer than the front. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, give me 1 second because Maggie, hey Mags, go over there. She likes to chew on her toy, like literally on top of me. Okay, let go. Okay, so I finished the body and I had 2 balls left. I had already broken into one of those balls to finish the hem of the body. So I used that same ball to finish one of my sleeves. And I got probably like 3/4 of the way. Yeah, my sleeve goes up to like right here. And I finished that ball and I only had one ball left. So what I decided to do is I started working on the second sleeve so that I can get to the same length of the first sleeve that I was doing. And I have this much yarn left. So this will not be enough to finish the sleeves at full length and do the ribbing on them. So a little bit of a dilemma. I thought, okay, maybe I can just finish it at a 3/4 sleeve length and just do the ribbing and call it. You know, I don't have no 3/4 sleeve length sweaters in my wardrobe. Maybe that would be a good addition. But the more I thought about it, I don't think it would work out for me because this is 100% wool and I like to wear it when it's chillier, when it's cold, as a full sweater. And having it be 3/4 of a sleeve, I don't think I would wear it as much. Other than like the detail of the sweater is what's on the sleeve. So I decided to check out Knit Picks because this is where I got it from. Hey Max. This is where I got this yarn from. I got this yarn like 3 years ago at least. So Knit Picks still has this line of yarn, still has this colorway. And I went ahead and ordered one ball along with some other things that I ordered for a future cast on. For sure, it's probably not going to be the same exact color. I'm already expecting that. Sorry if you guys can hear a lot of noise from my pup here. Hey Eddie, can you give her like a dental bone or one of her meat sticks and take out away the ball so she's not making so much noise, please? Thank you. All right, she left the ball alone right now. Hopefully she doesn't get it again. Let me take it away. Okay. Okay, I just put it in my knitting bag. Okay, as I was saying, I went ahead and ordered another ball from Knit Picks. That should give me enough. I already grabbed the ball, okay? Thank you, Mama. If you guys want to go ahead and get started, pick what you want for breakfast, okay? So if you want to pick a cereal, go ahead and pick it now. Otherwise, I'll make you breakfast right now if you want something made. Okay, think about it, okay? Okay. Okay, we could do that. Huevos con chorizo. Oh my dog. Okay, so I ordered one more ball of yarn. That should give me enough to finish off the sleeves and do the cuffs. And we will be done with this sweater. I just felt like I wasn't going to be like 100% happy with it if I left it at 3/4 of a sleeve. The other dilemma that I experienced with this sweater is that I was doing it according to my size and I felt like it was going to have way too much positive ease. So what I ended up doing is I already had it up to where the butterfly is. No, I had it actually longer than that. I must have been maybe like right here and I had to rip back and I ripped back like all the way up here where I have this marker. That's why I have this marker here. And I started redoing some of the sleeves and body so that it could be a little bit more to my liking. I didn't want it to have so much positive ease. I wanted it to be more of a fitted sweater on me. And yeah, so to say the least, I'm ready to be done with this sweater. I am loving the color, and I'm just ready for it to be done. I feel like it's been a quick knit, even though I've had to rip it out a little bit. But yeah, that's that. I don't know if I told you guys who it was by. It was Tristan Molina from Dragon Horde Yarn. Mags. Okay, so I think, let me find the next project. The last project that I'm really been working on has been this one, which is called the rain sweater. It's called Lluvia sweater. It's a Spanish pattern by a designer from Chile who is Camille Knits. I know she has recently started working to translate her patterns into English. So check her out. She has beautiful designs, beautiful lace designs if you're into lace. But she has other designs that are not lace as well. But this specific pattern is called Lluvia sweater, which translated means like rain sweater. And it has these like raindrop design on the yoke, and also it has it all down the sleeve. And this is what I've been working on. I haven't worked on it in a while. I just literally picked it up like 2 days ago to start working on it because I'm trying to work on my whips. I'm trying to bring them down. So I finished one of my whips, which was the Marettimo tee, and then I'm almost done with the Salem sweater, which was the second whip. And I'm working on the shawl that I have as a whip. I have this sweater as a whip, and I also have my black ranunculus as a whip that I have not picked up just yet. Besides these socks, I just haven't had sock mojo, and yeah, they've just been sitting there. Okay, so trying to find where I was. Okay, so here where this little heart marker is where I was last time I showed you guys. So it's kind of hard to see because I have it on short cables. But the body is going to be brioche. Bless you. The body is brioche and it's just going to be changing colors. So I started changing color last night and I couldn't really tell because it was dark how it was looking. So seeing it right now in the light is how I am finally seeing how it's looking. So it's going from yellow to like a very light green that, as a matter of fact, here on the screen, it doesn't really look like green, but it's this light green. And it's going to go from this light green to a little bit of a darker green that I'm going to try mixing in there, which is this one here. And then it will go into blues and eventually will finish on purple. And that's kind of how how the sleeve is going to go as well. What I really like it is that the designer gives you like a coloring page with the design so that you can kind of color in your colors to kind of see how it would look. And this is what mine would be looking like. And here I did some measurements. I tried it on just to see. It's going to be more of like a fitted sweater for me. And I put some measurements here. But this is how it would be looking approximately. We'll see. Okay. that is my last work in progress. That's it. Other than my spinning, which I have here on this bag, on my Turkish spindle. This is what it looks like on the bottom. This is what it looks like on the top. I haven't been able to keep up with the 100 days of spinning challenge, but I'm still participating and just spinning when I get a chance, doing my 15 minutes. Because a lot of stuff has been going on in life lately, which we will move on to talk to about that. But before that, I wanted to share. I recently had a sale going on my shop, my Etsy shop. If you're looking for a project bag or other little items that I have on my shop right now. Okay, like I was saying, I currently had a sale going on my shop. As if some of you guys saw, my cat had a bit of an accident, which I'll go into in a little bit, and I decided to put my shop on sale. So if you're looking to get a project bag, I have a sale going on. Check it out. I think I'm just gonna continue to have sales on my shop to kind of have more space for more inventory, if that makes sense. And see. But this is all I have going on as far as my projects. I haven't been doing much sewing lately. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry this is a very short video. I just wanted to come on here and record something for you guys. I'm not sure how my videos will continue because sometimes it can be quite a bit to do a Spanish video and do an English video. And I'm seeing more engagement in the Spanish videos. My videos are doing a little bit better in Spanish than in English. So I might not record English videos as often, or maybe entirely. I have not decided yet. I will definitely let you guys know. But if anything, I'll record every once in a while, at least in English, if I decide to not do as many videos in English. I know there's a lot of podcasters that do videos in English, and that's great. I don't feel like there's as many in Spanish. So that's why I'm a little bit more inclined to record Spanish videos. But yeah, we're going to move into a little bit of my life. Like I was saying, I had a sale going on the other day because my cat had an incident. She got hurt. Part of it had to do with my puppy, my 1-year-old dog, Maggie. She must be like between 50 to 60 pounds. Anyways, long story short, Maggie had put her paws in my kitchen counter, and that's a no-no. And I told her to get down, not realizing that Zoe, my cat, was passing right at that moment, right under her. So of course, when Maggie got down, she landed right on Zoe, and Zoe was injured. Her hind leg, she was not using it at all. You could tell she was in pain. She was vocal about it. So I had to take her to the vet. Luckily, the vet couldn't feel anything misplaced or broken and wanted to just give her some rest and medication to try to see how she responded before getting x-ray because my cat was already so stressed out. We didn't want to put her through even more stress if it was not necessary. So dealing with that, around the same time I was dealing with that, I had another incident with my back. My back gave out. As you guys know, I've had back issues for a very long time. The most recent have been lower back disc issues. Had a bulging disc about almost 2 years ago, and that's what started this whole journey with disc degeneration in my spine degeneration, stenosis, you name it, a whole load of things that is happening to my back, specifically targeted to my low back and my upper neck area, which I just had a procedure. I think on the last video I told you guys I was getting a procedure for where they were injecting medication to help me deal with pain and discomfort in that area. Anyways, just something simple as twisting my arm to my other arm caused extreme pain. I was already in a lot of pain that day, but when I did that, I had a lot of pressure and something popped right in the area where I had the bulging disc last time, the same area, and caused me so much pain, just like when I initially had the incident happen to my back. Long story short, I landed in urgent care. Had to get some morphine for the pain because it was just a lot. And they gave me a shot of steroids. Right now, I've just been at home, kind of dealing with it, taking it day by day, waiting to see my back specialist. I don't have an appointment with him until next week, and then hopefully get the ball rolling with an MRI, a CAT scan. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable sitting here. So that has caused a lot of other things to happen every time this has happened to me. It causes like a cascade of other issues to happen because you're talking about your spinal cord, you're talking about nerves that are being affected. So I have lost a lot of strength all throughout my body. I have muscle weakness all over my body, and I'm experiencing like shakiness or tremors in my muscles. The best way that I can explain it is when you like give it your all in your workout, when you're like weightlifting or just working out in general, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I really gave it my all, and your muscles are like literally shaky. That's where the expression comes of like, oh my goodness, my legs are jello. Well, I feel like that all the time due to this happening last week. So I'm on a lot of medications right now, which try to help me be as comfortable as I can for now while I wait for these appointments and MRI to get done. And it just takes so long to get some of these things going. And that's with me not needing a referral again, already seeing the specialist. So it's very frustrating. It's very, very frustrating to get to a good spot. So right now I'm waiting on all of that. But I wanted to jump on here and do a video really quick. So needless to say, I am gonna try to take it easy and just take it one day at a time. I just wanted to come on here, say hello really quickly, show you guys what I'm working on, and to let you guys know what's going on in my life right now, just in case, you know, you don't see me for a certain amount of period. I'm okay just taking it one day at a time. Right now I'm just trying to be optimistic, even though it's frustrating, especially when, you know, you're dealing with having to need a lot more help than you know you're used to. But right now, that's why I'm using like my workout clothes, because I'm actually gonna try to do some stretches and strengthening of my muscles, because I have lost a lot of my strength and I want to at least try to engage some of my muscles. I hope that you guys are having a great time. Right now I'm not focusing too much on like knit alongs and stuff. I'm just knitting whatever brings me joy, working on bringing my whips down, and just taking it easy. But I definitely wanted to come on and say hi, say hey, I'm still here. Thank you so much for those that supported me during the last sale on my shop, with these unexpected vet bills that came along. But that's life sometimes, you know, things happen and all we can do is just move forward and try our best, right? Guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. All those little things definitely help, especially now that, you know, I'm considering possibly recording videos in English a little bit less. And yeah, I hope that you are doing well, that you're enjoying whatever craft it is that you're doing. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.